Hello, and thank you for your continued commitment to safety. Your personal safety, the safety of the conveyance industry, and the safety of the riding public. Whether you are new to the trade or a seasoned constructor, our industry demands commitment to safety unlike many other lines of work. While our trade is a rewarding one, it can also be a dangerous one. This is why we have developed a training program through NEEP that is second to none. Created a dedicated safety department now under the leadership of Director of Safety, Eric McClaskey, and Assistant Director of Safety, Dave Grievenhagen, and established a Labor Management Safety Committee with our signatory employers, of which we are extremely proud. While we have done so much here at the International and are continuing to expand our focus on safety, safety on the job is ultimately in your control. You are the boots on the job site each day, making the choices about how to carry out our work. It is up to you to decide to use JHAs and proper safety gear. And yes, it is up to you to be your brothers and sisters' keepers on the job, reminding them to work safely. The decision to choose safety and craftsmanship over speed is in your control every day. It is in your control to keep our membership and our trade safe. As you will see in the video messages to follow, the IUEC and our signatories are truly on the same page when it comes to safety. This I know to be 100% true. And I'm grateful to all of our employers for joining our efforts and being excellent partners in improving job site safety. The success of this partnership can certainly be noted in our dramatic reduction of job site fatalities, but also in our members' mindset, which is more safety conscious than ever before. Our members know that the IUEC will always defend their decision to work safely. And they know that our signatory contractors want our members going home to their families safe and sound at the end of each day as well. Now more than ever, you have the power to be in control of your safety on the job site. You have the finest training available to you, leadership that is first and foremost safety-minded, and employers who are committed to our shared safety goals. Stop, think, execute, and be in control of safety. For everyone on the job and the riding public, it is in your control to make the years ahead prosperous and safe for our membership.
Hi, my name is Eric Zombers. I'm Senior Vice President and General Manager of Mitsubishi Electric's Elevator and Escalator Division. I want to take a moment to talk to you about fleet safety. It's more than just a policy. It's a commitment to each other, our customers, and our community. Every time you get behind the wheel, safety first should be your mindset. Your focus and decisions on the road don't just affect you, they protect your colleagues, passengers, and everyone around you. Here are a few key reminders. Stay focused, avoid distractions, no texting, just your full attention on the road. Know the speed limit. Speeding increases risk. Drive safely and responsibly. Buckle up. A seatbelt is a simple lifesaver. Make sure you and your passengers are always secured. Your choices behind the wheel matter. When we prioritize safety, we protect what matters most, each other. Your family and loved ones count on you to come home every day safely. Thank you for your commitment to safety. Let's make every journey a safe one. Stay safe and drive smart.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Rainwater, CEO of TKE Americas. During this week in safety, I appreciate the continued opportunity to speak with you about such an important topic. At TK Elevator, we continue to strive to learn new ways, ideas, and approaches to ensure that all of our colleagues around the Americas get home to their families. In fact, We Get Home is our company mission. It's more than just a statement. It's what we use to remind us of the need to remain relentlessly committed to each other's well-being each and every day. My message today to all those listening is the importance of starting each day and task with a plan or JHA. This is the time to stop, think, and plan. It ensures that we're ready and mentally fit with our eyes and mind on the task. We have a safe method and are comfortable with the approach. We have the necessary tooling to carry out the task. And lastly, understanding if we are anticipating any hazards that we need to control. The JHA becomes even more important when we engage in significant high-hazard activities like re-roping or belting, heavy rigging or hoisting applications, and machine or cylinder replacements, to name a few. Unfortunately, experience has shown that when we deviate or worse, not have a plan, tragic consequences have occurred. And to all our supervisors, please review these plans for completeness, as well as identify any improvement opportunities or concerns. Regardless of your experience, never take your safety or your colleagues' safety for granted. Site conditions change. Teams you are working with may be unaware of the task. Never leave anything to chance. In closing, we all find ourselves at times distracted or faced with dilemmas. Let's use the JHA as a way to ensure we get home. In our industry, 0 fatalities is the only acceptable number. Thank you.
My name is Nate McFadden at Metro Elevator. We're a proud IUEC company that's been independent and American-owned for nearly 40 years. Since 1901, the IUEC has forged a great legacy. Those that have gone before you have paid a price for you to have certain rights. One of these rights is stop work authority. Stop work authority is not just a right, it's a responsibility. The right in public, the men and women to your left and right, your loved ones, all of us place a special trust and confidence in the men and women of the IUEC. Prior to coming into the elevator industry, I was an infantry Marine. Infantry Marines are either always fighting or training to fight, and we do a lot of live fire ranges. In every single live fire safety brief, you hear the range safety officer say the same thing, and that is, every Marine is a range safety officer. Often they point at the most junior Marine in the unit, and they'll say, if you see something unsafe, you've got the authority and the responsibility to call ceasefire. This is my message to you today. Every member of the IUEC, regardless of rank or time and grade, is a workplace safety officer. If you see something that's unsafe or you sense something that's not quite right, raise your hand, say something. You might be a little nervous to do this, especially if you are newer to the trade. Look, while you might be a little unsure of how your coworkers will respond, I can promise you, I know how their loved ones will respond. Their parents, their spouse, their kids, their siblings, they'll all thank you. We have a duty to look after one another. We have a duty to stop work if things aren't quite right. The authority to stop work is not just something we talk about in the classroom. It's your right, and we're all relying on you to have the courage to speak up.
Hello, I'm Ken Schmidt. At Kone, we continue to make improvements in our safety performance every year. But it's important to remember, safety performance is not just a reflection on what or how we did in the past. It's what we are doing each and every day. Throughout our workday, it is imperative that we stay diligent and focused on the 9 safety absolutes to make sure hazards and risks associated with our work are either controlled or mitigated. There's one area I wanted to highlight today, and it involves adjacent car protection. Working in a multi-car hoistway during construction or next to an adjacent running car poses risks we must account for. We can protect ourselves, our co-workers, and the riding public by taking key actions, depending on the situation, including screening between hoistways with adjacent running cars, taking the adjacent car out of service, and ensuring there is no stacked work or crews working above others. Our leaders are fully committed to providing you with the training, the resources, and the tools necessary to get your job done safely. No matter what you're working on today, focus on the job at hand. Avoid all distractions and plan your work for safety, because we all want to return home safe every day. Thank you.
At Otis, safety is an absolute. In our work, we're dedicated to our customers and the riding public. And each day, we face potential hazards across our job sites. The key is working together as a team to protect one another and speak up in unsafe situations. Today, on World Safety Day, I want to emphasize that safety is everyone's responsibility. Every day, through each task on job sites across North America, we are faced with challenges and decisions for controlling hazards. That control is in our hands. One of our more complex and challenging areas of the job involves electrical safe work practices, particularly given the high voltage and sophisticated electrical components within elevators and escalators. With electricity, we don't get a second chance. By strictly respecting safety protocols, specifically lockout, tagout, and the use of jumpers, you can minimize your risk of electric shock or arc flash incidents. Remember, safety is not just a practice, it's a culture, and everybody has a role to play. Let's keep it that way. Please stay safe, and remember to always follow electrical safe work practices.
Hello, everyone. This year, as we come together for our 6th Global Safety Stand-Down Day, I want to emphasize the importance of near-miss reporting. Every day, whether on our job sites or away from work, we go about our normal routines. Sometimes things don't go as planned. An error, slip, lapse, or potential equipment failure occurs, changing the outcome. These unexpected events can lead to a near miss where, fortunately, no one is hurt or injured, but the potential for injury or worse was present. It is critical that when a near miss occurs at Schindler, that this information is promptly shared and communicated throughout our organization. By doing so, we can learn from these events and take proactive steps to prevent future incidents. Last year, I spoke about the concept of, am I ready? This year, let's continue to ask ourselves this crucial question before starting any task. Are we truly prepared to begin? And do we have everything we need to ensure our safety? Remember to ask yourself, am I ready? Especially before taking these critical steps. If a near miss occurs, stop and immediately report it to your supervisor. It is our opportunity to learn. Prioritize your safety so you can return home safely to your friends, families, and loved ones every day. Thank you, and stay safe, everyone.
At the National Elevator Industry Educational Program, safety is our top priority. As we continue to serve the needs of the men and women of the IUEC, it is crucial that we uphold the highest standard of safety and professionalism in all that we do. Each day, NEEP-trained apprentices and mechanics are tasked with ensuring that elevator equipment is installed, modernized, and serviced with the utmost care and diligence, while continuously following safety protocols and practices. Elevator systems are vital to the movement of people and material, and the safety of those who rely on these systems begins and ends with the highly skilled elevator constructor. NEEP remains committed to providing industry-leading training and education to support your continued growth and success. Together, we can maintain a safe working environment and continue to elevate the standard of safety in the elevator industry. Safety is not just a policy, but a culture that all IUEC members need to embrace. Let's continue to work together, stay informed, and prioritize safety every day. Stay safe always, and thank you for your dedication to excellence.